Hey my loves, and welcome back to my channel. This week I am going to be talking about my weight loss journey, week 3, weigh-in. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. After week 2, a girl forgot about a diet. Like, what diet? What gym? I was not with it. But I'm gonna just give you guys the 411 on what happened and how I'm gonna move forward from that, because it's not too late. It's only been 1 week of falling off pretty much. So here we are, and stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out my other videos. Definitely check out my first weight loss journey video, and let me know if you have any comments that you want to make. Put them in the comment section down below and share with your family and friends. So when I started my weight loss journey, I knew it wasn't going to be easy. But I forgot how hard it is to freaking lose weight. No matter how much accountability and motivation you have, when you're alone at night and that midnight snack is calling you, like, girl, it's just all you. You know what I mean? I definitely feel in the first week I was strong. The second week I was strong. I was going to the gym 5 days a week on the first week. The second week as well. Spending 45 minutes doing cardio. Every Sunday I was doing my meal prepping. And as time consuming as that was, I feel like that's the best practice, because week 3 I did not meal prep. I also was not going to the gym as consistently because I was so busy, and I was going out. So all those 3 things combined is a recipe for disaster. So week 1, when I meal prepped and I was going to the gym consistently, I definitely won't lie, I was weighing myself religiously. And I definitely said in my first video that I wasn't going to be on the scale crazy. I was feeling the change. Like, I would wake up in the morning and feel so light, and then eat my meals through the day, do the intermittent fasting, doing the green tea, all the things that I wrote down and was implementing into my diet and my daily routine. I was feeling so good. And every time I would hop on the scale, I was either a pound down or a half a pound down, like daily. There was never one time in the first week and a half, not so much the first week only, but even going into the second week, when I was weighing myself, I was losing weight daily. One thing that I wish I had done more of was drink more water. I definitely wasn't getting enough water intake. It was one of those things where you go through the day, you're so busy with other things, work, and you're on the go, that you don't stop to say, okay, no, I need to be putting water in my body. And I only realized that on week 2, which was a better week as well, because I also meal prepped on the Sunday. I was still doing the green tea, waking up to go to the gym every single day, and it was working out. Okay? I was doing great. However, the amount of time that it takes, or it was taking, to commit to the meal prep, even though it was once a week, you guys, like, time is so limited when you have so many things going on. So the designated window of time that I would normally meal prep, I was actually finding that I wouldn't even be home that entire day, which would be every Sunday. I found out I wasn't home. So it's not that I was eating out, but I fell off week 3 of doing my meal prep. I bought the groceries, but I was now having to prepare my meals on a daily basis because I just wasn't taking the time to actually cut up all of my food and prep all of my food for 7 days, or 5 days really. And if you guys haven't checked out my meal prepping video, I did just post one last week, so you could see what I eat in a week. And literally what I was eating, that meal prep was working. Like, it was so good. And I lost about 5 pounds in that week. The first week and a half, I was losing 5 pounds, and then I kind of plateaued in the last couple days of the second week. And now I know I sound super scale obsessed, but I was feeling the changes. So I was feeling good. I had more energy, and I was just doing the thing. I was really just doing the thing. Like, I was very proud of myself for sticking with it. Week 3 came, and a girl just let it all go. Let it all go. And if I can insert a picture actually of what I was weighing in week 2, like the end of week 2, I'll definitely go ahead and do that. I was so proud and like, oh my gosh, I could do this, feeling more motivated. But my issue when it comes to eating or how I eat, I'm a social eater. Everything is social for me. So if I am just in the house all the time and going to work, coming home, working on other things and businesses that I have going on, I can focus on eating well. But the minute I start incorporating the social aspect of my life into my weight loss journey, I'm realizing quickly that it's going to take me for a detour, because I'm not gauging what I'm putting in my mouth, whether it's like food or alcohol or just nibbling on things here and there. I'm definitely not keeping track of it. A good friend of mine had invited me over for Christmas Orthodox. I celebrate Christmas December 25th, but I went over to my friend's family's house, and the food was just so amazing. I indulged. Okay, I indulged and I ate, and I just enjoyed myself thoroughly. Like, enjoyed. I was drinking, and that was the first time I had, had alcohol since since starting my fast and starting my weight loss journey. And then also I was going out of my intermittent fasting. That was the first day I broke my intermittent fasting as well. And I was like, oh, one day is not gonna hurt. Like, really, one day to me was not gonna hurt. I was like, oh, I'll just hop right back onto it and be good. Like, I'll be fine. I'll just go to the gym an extra day this week, or I'll just double up on vegetables and watch my calorie intake for the other days, and I'll be good. Okay, but many times when you start doing something, it's very hard to stop if you don't properly frame your mentality. I thought I had it under control. But from going from that family gathering to then during the week, coworkers and I, we went to an event where they had open bar for wine and hors d'oeuvres, and it was a really, really nice event. However, when I went there, and I already knew, I preempted going, that I was probably going to be surrounded by wine and hors d'oeuvres, because that was kind of that was the motivation for going, honestly. And I'm a social drinker. Like, when I do drink, it's out with friends. You'll never ever catch me drinking by myself, because I can indulge in some wine every now and then, but I don't buy it myself. It's something that if I go to someone's house and they offer me wine, I'll do that. But it's always social for me. Even with eating, I'm a social eater, and that's one thing that I know about myself. So going to that event in itself was just, I also was like, oh, another day won't hurt. Now, mind you, this was week 3, and this is now me recording this. It's the end of week 3, so this is all in a span of 1 week. So this is now my second event, or second time going out, and I'm eating and drinking, and all of those calories are not being accounted for at all. So from that event, it was also my really good friend's birthday this week, and so I went out, and I was out all weekend. And you guys get the point, but I'm now doing the mental calculation, even as I'm sitting here recording it for you guys that I just was not being accountable for what I was putting in my mouth, or the alcohol that I was drinking, the calories I was intaking, all of those things combined. Like, I was just enjoying living my best life, okay? Living my best life. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's definitely moderation that has to be taken into consideration. With all that being said, I've decided that I'm going to go on a dry fast. Number one, I'm not drinking alcohol anymore, because at that point, I might as well eat a cheat meal. Drinking socially, that's something that I do want to touch upon, because you find so much that if you're like me, the only time you probably find yourself wanting to eat or wanting to drink anything or have a cocktail is when you're out and about and with friends or with family, with coworkers. All of those things that you're doing and you're not realizing, this is going to kind of affect me. And then, not to mention, I wasn't meal prepping for week 3, which was such a big mistake. I should have never not meal prepped, because now the task, the energy that I would have taken to just meal prep all on the Sunday for the week was being taken every day, just kind of trying to throw something together. I just wasn't really prepared. And that's one thing I realized, is that if I'm going to do this and do it seriously, I have to prepare, because when you're not prepared, you're only going to then make the wrong choices. And with my intermittent fasting, I definitely wasn't as strict this week with when I was eating. I wasn't keeping in mind the times as much, and it's normally easier for me to keep that in mind, because when I'm working, I can just think, okay, while I'm in the office, that's when I eat my 2 meals, but I also work from home, so when I'm working from home, I'm not necessarily thinking about food. And I think I mentioned this in my last video, that when I'm home, I'm good. Like, I don't think about food as much. I have to make a conscious effort to actually, eat food, but it's not really something that's bothering me. So, yeah, you guys, it was definitely the struggle. So I'm going to weigh in today. I don't know how much I weigh. Like, week 3, I did not weigh myself. Did not. I was definitely, the last time I weighed myself, I was 233. I know I was down about 5 pounds, but like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, I can feel when my body is changing, and I can tell when I'm actually making progress. I just feel it. You feel different. So I'm hoping that I didn't gain weight, because if I gained weight, guys, that is going to be so discouraging. I'm not even going to lie to you. But I know where I made my mistakes. So not so much discouraging in the sense that I did everything right and everything I was supposed to do, but I'm gaining weight. And I'm pretty sure that the weight that I was losing was just water weight, not so much fat. And so, yeah, here we go. I'm going to weigh myself, so stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so I'm about to weigh myself and just let the scale do the talking. Let me go ahead and just weigh myself. 238. I feel like that's exactly what I was weighing 3 weeks ago. Okay, you guys, so that is really no bueno at all. Like, that is not good. I do not want my investments to go to waste. So I definitely feel disappointed. I feel not discouraged, but I just feel like 2 weeks of progress and then 1 week of falling off, and you just completely topple over your results. So it is what it is now, but moving forward, I'm definitely going to be a little bit more strict, because I felt it. I was feeling the weight just not moving anywhere. And yeah, it's just not easy, guys. Losing weight is a challenge, but people do it every day, and I could do it. I believe in myself, so it's gonna be all good. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I appreciate all the support and love. If you have any comments, please leave it in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions, please hook a girl up. Leave it in the comment section below. If you've gone through a weight loss process, if you know how to lose weight more effectively, then definitely let me know what you're working on or what you're doing to lose the weight and what you did to lose the weight, and I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe. I definitely want to thank everyone who has subscribed so far, and yeah.